Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between our visitors and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Fuse, 10 black. Smash, red. Hut, hut.
Love throwing to start us off. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Kenneth Walker gets him hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. It's picked up by the defense. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Shamrocks parlay the turnover into a lead. Step one is just making the hit, Brock. Step two, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step three, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
33, yellow. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Buying some time right. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Love on third and short. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And the Shamrocks take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Cut my team. Cut my team. Ready? Crack all 80.
They'll throw it. Caught on the slant. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Tag. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal.
60, go.
They're going to try and throw it here. Caught out wide. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Two yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's third and goal.
Go!
Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Shamrocks get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Shamrocks drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Set, ready. Needle, red, 38. Set, cut.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it's second down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Let's go now. 50, green. Ready?
Second and 10. Love trying again. Catch made by Chase Brown. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
New set of downs from 37.
Ready. Hut.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down by Javon Hargrave.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
52 blue.
Love from the gun. Avoids some trouble there. Escapes the pocket. And they're going to love that, partner, as Love slides down after picking up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Down. Ready.
From the red zone now. Hits him on the out route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Come on. Set.
Throwing. It's Love. Chased out to his right. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Set.
They give up the gut to Walker. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Well, Kate, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
Ready up.
Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5.
Field. Black. Set. Hut. Set.
Love now. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready.
And we're back. Road offense out there and set. Let's get the second quarter started. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
70 Lions, 19 Lions. Trap 50, trap 60.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one complete to Pitts. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Back to Pitts it goes. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
He's still going at the 30. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Viking 18. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Working inside the red zone. Caught near the goal line. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Cowboy 8. Let's go. Ready.
Robinson does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Goes to the hurry up here.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Robinson. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Shamrocks take a 13-point lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the 2nd time around.
Chris Boswell set to kick
Now
off.
Boswell on to send this away. McCole Hardman now on the return. Jukes away from one. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Blue strikers. Here we go. 33. Edo Blue. Hut, hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. 52 blue. Set.
Back to the air. Love. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready. Set.
To the air with Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Black 40. Green Jack. Hut.
Once more, it's Love. He's got it near the 8. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. And he shaped that one to the right. It is no good. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Valus Jones now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Ready. Nice.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Cut 19.
Receiver in motion, going left. Throwing from the gun here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Ready. Let's go.
Third and long for him here. He finds the rookie from Mississippi State, complete. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Third and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
Ready up. Here we go. Set. Ready up.
Back now, pressure coming. Now try to set up a screen. Here's Robinson. Past midfield to the 45. Hits the 20. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Shamrocks grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His third total score in this game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Hut.
Shotgun now for Love. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Incomplete.
Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Escapes out to the left. This finds Cooks complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go now. Ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. On the move, headed right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Okay, ready?
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Let's go. Yellow, 20 set.
Stick it in the air. Love. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Ready, ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he drives that plug backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun. Flush down out to his left. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Okay, break.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Set.
From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Shamrocks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it. You don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Down. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Love from the gun. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Ready.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Yellow. Set.
Love. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
The 40-yard line.
Here we go. Go, red, 38. Blaster, 6. Hut.
Love now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On the set.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Red. Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Hut.
Throwing again. Love. Sends this to the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights, and the Jaguars cut the lead down to 15. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Here we go. 18 Rambo, 8 Viking, 8 Buffalo, 18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
They'll throw to start the drive. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. With 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Dragon 60.
Motioning left is Thomas. Looking to throw. He's trying to push the field. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Kate, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Boswell set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All set to go now from the 35.
That's Warriors 17. 19, Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Get him, switch. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 11 on the play.
18 Cardinal, 18 Trap 60, Trap 6, 19 Tight, 18 Pioneer, 79 Broncos, 18 Rams.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown. The Shamrocks grow the lead coming out of halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Shamrocks continue piling onto this lead.
Jaguars 20. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Set, hut. Drill green. 60, set, hut.
Play fake, it's Love. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Red, 38.
Back to the air. Love. Here's a screen out for Walker. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Okay, right.
Route set. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go. 33, yellow, hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Buys time, rolling right. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Walker on first down. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
That's him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Jaguars, first down.
Switch, yellow.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go, ready.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he gets him around 6 there. Alontae Taylor making the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 33-yard
7
line.
yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Throwing, it's Love. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Blues 32, ready.
To the air with Love. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going for it himself. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Black 40, hut, hut.
Running is Walker. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Fury, yellow. Set.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Shamrocks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Hiking 18.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Mustang, ready. Panther 60, Panther 60, Warrior 70. Hurry, let's go.
Dumped off to his running back. Along the sideline past midfield. And he gets this down to the 38. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
On the set.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Get it. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal.
Here we go, Scott. Ready.
Robinson is across the line. That's a San Diego touchdown. The Shamrocks lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
It was just a couple years ago where we saw those running backs get to the market and not get their money. Well, a performance like this is how you get paid. You show you could do it in a multitude of ways. Catch one for a touchdown through the air, pound 3 of them on the ground for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Shamrocks grow their lead yet again.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Ready. Set, cut.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The tackle made
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Jaguar football, but this slate, that lead, likely too much for them to overcome. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Claws red. Come on, set. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Completed to his running back. And we'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Set.
Here's Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Ready.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Shamrocks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap against to Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell, for the field goal. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. And it's off the upright, but still bounces off the crossbar and goes through. College-style points are just luck. They're going to take this one either way. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Let's go now. Red, 33, yellow, set, go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Yellow, 43. Set.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Shamrocks getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Here's Robinson. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready?
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Ready?
They go to him again. And this time he gets in. Touchdown, San Diego. The Shamrocks throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Shamrocks tack on 7 more to their lead.
Jaguars 20.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Down. 52 blue. Set, cut.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Black 40. Fury, yellow. Claws, red. Ready?
Love from the gun. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard
Love.
line.
Catch made by Cooks. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Love. He loses the football. Recovered by the defense. And they're going to give a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Okay,
Back to the line they come, second down.
Here we go, shot.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Call it a lone yard on the run. It's going to be fourth down. The Shamrocks have their punt team out there now. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. This is taken at the 44. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Got it?
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Come on, set.
Love looking to pass. And they pick him off again! And the Shamrocks are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
On the double.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready, ready.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Shamrocks as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.